You wanted to see us?
Yes. I have a favor to ask of you two. Please, have a seat.
I don't like where this is headed.
Would you mind watching this video?
In these times of skyrocketing medical costs, there remains a ray of hope for those in need. Only one doctor provides life-saving surgery free of charge. This is Wish Come True Miracle Surgery. We're back again tonight to continue our surprising medical documentary. Welcome to Wish Come True Miracle Surgery. I'm your host, Guy Davidson. Tonight, we have a heart-wrenching story for you. Now, let's bring in our hospital's director, Dr. Leonardo Bello.
Hello, everyone, and good evening. My question for you tonight is, are you living healthy lives?
Thanks for being with us, Leo. Let me compliment you on your work last week. It was inspirational.
Thanks, Guy. But it's the patient who's the true hero. I'm pleased to report that Mr. Ellis is well on the road to recovery.
I've heard of this show. It's on primetime TV, right?
Yes. They agree to cover all the medical bills, and in return, they broadcast the entire procedure. Ethically, I have some concerns about the show, but I hear it's rather popular.
Seems like a complete farce to me. So what does this have to do with us?
Keep watching. You'll see.
By the way, Leo, you seemed a bit angry when you arrived at the studio today.
Actually, I was. Allow me to tell you why. As our viewers know, this program has brought to light many serious issues with our healthcare system. But I recently learned something even more disturbing. $300 million of our country's annual budget goes to Caduceus. Personally, that disgusts me. What's wrong with our medical administration? Where's the money going? I haven't heard any reports that would justify such an outrageous budget. Research only gets us so far. What about the thousands of patients who aren't receiving medical care?
I mean, he's right. Free Medicare.
The future of this country's healthcare looks gloomy indeed.
I suspect the members of that organization are growing rich while the taxpayers are footing the bill. I doubt they're courageous enough to operate under the scrutiny of the public eye.
You said it, Leo. Please stay tuned. We'll introduce today's patient following the commercial break. Say goodbye to your medical worries and hello to Miracle Surgery.
What was that all about? They don't have the slightest clue what we do here.
They've publicly tarnished our reputation. Obviously, their claims are completely unfounded.
Let them say what they want. They'll eat their words eventually.
I agree, but the higher-ups are outraged about it. We received orders from the Secretary of Health and Welfare to crush them.
Crush them?
Yes. They want someone to make an appearance on the show.
That's why you wanted to see us?
So you actually agreed to it?
We had no choice. Besides, someone has to do it. We can't just pretend like it never happened.
I can't believe that you two will be appearing on Miracle Surgery.
Well, I wouldn't bet on it. One of the conditions is that if we win, they take the show off the air.
Well, that's a pity. With your skills, I highly doubt you'll lose.
I'm a little more skeptical. My, isn't that a little cold, Dr. Suji? Oh, don't get me wrong. I'll be rooting for you both. But with Leonardo Bello as your opponent, it won't be an easy victory.
You know him?
Yes, he was well known at the medical school I attended. It may seem like he's all talk, but he's a skilled doctor.
In these times of skyrocketing medical costs, there remains a ray of hope for those in need. Only one doctor provides life-saving surgery free of charge. This is Wish Come True Miracle Surgery. Good evening, folks. I'm your host, Guy Davidson. I'm sure you've all seen the previews for tonight's show, so let me introduce our surprise guests. From Caduceus, one of our country's best-funded medical institutions, please welcome Dr. Vaughn and Dr. Blaylock.
Good evening. It's nice to be here.
Hey,
Let's start off with a simple question. What made you decide to appear on this show?
Unfortunately, there have been a number of rumors perpetuated by this program. So we're here to clear things up. Caduceus conducts useful research and provides unparalleled treatment. In fact, our research is the future of medicine.
Hi, you seem a bit defensive. What do you have to say in response, Dr. Bello?
It's not the future I'm concerned with, it's the present. And if my criticism will force you to improve, then it will have served its purpose. Now, let the lesson begin.
Why do they make him so gay? I mean, he might not be gay. It's just the ascot or whatever that thing is around his neck. Everything just screams like fabulous. Let the lesson begin. You know, he's kind of like Andy Dick when he was playing the bunny rabbit in Hoodwinked. Anyway, that's a weird reference, but all right.
That's our Leo, a straight shooter. Well then, let's introduce this evening's patient. Enrique Alvarez is suffering from a very troublesome tumor. And unfortunately, he also has complications with his heart and lungs. This has made operating on him difficult, and that is why he has come seeking help on this show. Mr. Alvarez, is there anything you'd like to say?
I'm incredibly grateful that this show has given me a chance to get some treatment. There were times when I got really down, but now I have hope. It's just that...
It's just what?
I'm a fan of Dr. Bello, so I was hoping he was going to operate on me.
I'm sorry to hear that, Enrique, but there's no need to worry. If anything even slightly out of the ordinary happens, I'll take over. So please, let them proceed with the operation.
Really? Great! That makes me feel a lot better.
Don't worry, Mr. Alvarez. You're in good hands.
This isn't exactly the place for it, but let's begin the briefing. Like the host said, the objective of this operation will be to extract tumors from the stomach. The patient also has arrhythmia, so we'll need to be careful.
Got it. We'll perform this operation flawlessly.
It's finally begun! The miraculous, life-changing operation is upon us! Will they save the patient? Will they prove their skill and determination?
will that guy ever shut up?
Just watch us. Start the operation.
The abilities of Caduceus's best and brightest will soon be laid bare for all to see. Are they skilled surgeons or just government-funded slackers? We're all here to witness the truth.
Is he gonna shut up and let us operate?
Let's handle this like we always do, Val. Just concentrate on the patient.
He's right. Please begin the operation.
Here we go! Are you ready for some surgery?
According to the preliminary examinations, it should be.
Hey, I think we've spotted something. Oh, let's get a close-up of this. That's a tumor. They're about to extract it. They're going to cut it out. The tumor is being carried out on a stainless steel tray.
His vital...
It must...
Hey now, the Caduceus team has suddenly picked up the pace.
Where's all this blood?
It's come...
What's this? Looks like they found something. They've discovered more tumors. Caduceus's true skill is shining through.
The hemorrhaging isn't stopping.
That takes care of.
Are they?
What? His white cell count.
Are these tumors multiple?
We need to re-examine the areas we've already treated.
The patient's vitals.
That blood is interfering with the operation.
The bleeding won't stop until we take care of all these tumors. The hemorrhaging's severe. Hey,
Is it broken? Hurry and get a replacement. We'll manage for the time being.
Oh no, an equipment malfunction? Get it together, Caduceus.
Here's a new drain. Huh? The EKG is showing an irregularity. Doctor, fibrillation may occur. His heart's fibrillating. Stop operating.
the patient's
Flatline.
vitals.
The patient's undergo. I'll get the defib.
It'll be faster if we do it by hand.
We have a pulse.
Talk about hope, but
I'd love to suture that fool's mouth shut.
sign of any other tumors.
16 seconds.
Let's close him up.
There were some stuff.
Just close him up and we'll be done.
How well did the surgeons from Caduceus perform, everyone? I'm anxious to hear Dr. Bellows' thoughts. We'll hear from him after the break.
We did it.
Well, Dr. Bello, how did they do?
First, I'd like to congratulate Mr. Alvarez on a successful operation. But as I suspected, I should have been the one to perform the procedure.
What do you mean by that?
I would have been able to complete the operation in 3/4 the time, reducing the amount of bleeding. If this is the best they can do, then I'm rather disappointed.
What?
Guy, why don't we settle this once and for all? Let's invite 2 patients with the same condition onto the show and do their surgeries simultaneously. Then the difference in skill will be obvious.
Leo, that's a fantastic idea.
Of course, it depends on whether or not our guest surgeons are up for the challenge.
Of course we are. We accept. We'll show you who's more talented.
You completely fell for their trap, Val.
It's been a mess here because of your rash response, Valerie.
I'm sorry. I don't know what came over me.
Aren't you being a little unfair? She didn't want to go on TV in the first place. It's not her fault this happened.
The road to hell is paved with good intentions.
Now wait a minute. The situation is not as bad as it may seem. If they can win the competition, then we won't have anything to worry about. I have faith in them.
Why are we treating surgery like a competitive sport?
I'm sorry, Marcus, Valerie. I should have objected to this more strongly. I feel responsible for the entire situation. But now that it's come to this, I have to ask you to appear on the show one more time. I promise you, that will be the end of it.
We'll be all right. We'll finish this once and for all.
Take these artificial veins with you. The endothelialized cells are perfect for the operation. Ordinarily, they'd take a month to produce, but our technology lets us make them in 10 days. They're made of special material which is easy to suture with and prevents the formation of thrombi. We only recently gained approval to use them.
I understand, Robert. Thanks.
Our patient is suffering from an aneurysm, but still, having these will be reassuring.
I'm sorry, Valerie, but this is a good opportunity to sway public opinion in our favor.
Maybe so, but I'd rather be researching stigma.
I'll be presenting a report on that in the near future, incidentally.
Well then, Valerie, Marcus, good luck to you two.
The time has finally come. The moment of truth. For the first time on national television, not just one, but 2 operations will be broadcast live. Our very own Dr. Leonardo Bello will be competing against Team Caduceus. As we near the start of the competition, what's going through your head, Leo?
A beautiful operation is performed quickly, as I intend to demonstrate. I assure you, our viewers are in for quite a surprise.
Did you hear that, ladies and gentlemen? Don't go anywhere. You don't want to miss this. Now, let's check in with Team Caduceus. I must say, you look really determined today.
Our only concern is the welfare of the patient. Nothing more, nothing less.
We're calm and focused. We're concentrating on the procedure, not worrying about the competition.
It seems Team Caduceus has their eye on the ball. Anyway, I hope they'll perform an amazing operation for us. Each of today's patients suffers from aneurysms in their large intestine. This is an unprecedented opportunity to see America's best doctors live in action. Even though our patients are in good hands, we do have an emergency team on standby. However, I doubt they'll be needed. Well, the time has come. Teams, please prep for surgery!
Well, let's begin the conference. This will be an operation on an aneurysm, so the basic treatment will be to excise the bulge. But according to the diagnosis, there seems to be another aneurysm lurking there too. Let's use this opportunity to implant the synthetic vein while dealing with the aneurysms.
Got it. Are you okay, Val?
Yes, I'm fine. Concentrate, stay calm.
This amazing, unprecedented surgical showdown begins now. Who will reign supreme? You can't let your eyes miss even the slightest moment of this competition.
This guy isn't helping, is he? Well, let's do this. Lights, camera, action.
Well, here we go. Let's all do our best. I'm confirming the presence of an aneurysm. It's possible that please inject the sedative into the bulge. The sedative has taken effect. Now's our chance to Now, use the forceps. Please drain the blood. Use the forceps to connect. Now suture the veins together where they meet. That will complete the treatment. Looks good. But there are indications that another aneurysm may develop. Continue with the operation, doctor, but be careful. What? This aneurysm. It's huge. Still, the procedure first, inject the sedative. The sedative won't last long since it's so big. Let's excise it quickly. The aneurysm has been Please take care of the bleeding. The blood has been drained. Next, we'll place the synthetic vein between the ends of the... Twist your hand to find the right angle. Now, suture the veins to the synthetic vein. Now suture the other end the same way. The synthetic vein has been sutured into place. Treatment of the large aneurysm is now complete.
Whoa! Did you see that? That was amazing, Dr. Bello.
There's a lot of cheering going on from that side. What's happening over there?
Must be that surprise he mentioned. Just ignore it.
Stay focused. Concentrate.
There seems to be an aneurysm outside of our view. Use the magnification tool and treat it. An aneurysm burst. Drain the sedative is worn off. Please give the patient another injection. An aneurysm has burst outside of our view. Use the magnification tool and look for it. Please drain the blood again.
The patient's vitals.
Doctor, inject the sedative directly into the bulge. aneurysm is forming. Please, hurry up and treat it. More blood is obscuring the operation. Please drain it.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Not yet.
Another aneurysm burst. Drain the blood and take care of it.
That's not fair, man. Put the pause on these.
The sedative's worn off. Please inject some more. Pull one end of the vein towards the other to connect them. The angle isn't right. Twist your wrist to lock. Doctor,
The patient's
synthetic
vitals.
vein
Come
needs to
on.
go between the ends of the real vein.
Alright, let's finish this up.
There's not much time.
Vitals are stable. I think we're finished. Please close up the patient. We're done with the operation. Great work, team.
Well, congratulations on a successful procedure. That was fantastic work.
Thank you. I'm glad it went smoothly.
I too am relieved that you were able to complete the operation. But you had me worried there for a while, since it was taking so long.
Dr. Bello, you're already finished?
That can't be. We completed our operation so fast.
Let's take a moment to review some highlights from Dr. Bello's operation.
He has the healing touch.
Incredible.
That's my trademark. I have the ability to block out all distractions. I wanted to serve a piece of humble pie to all those arrogant doctors out there.
Very impressive. Now, the judging is underway backstage by an independent medical panel. Who will emerge victorious from this historic battle?
We're leaving, Valerie.
But
We're in hostile territory. There's no reason for us to stick around, no matter what the results are. Let's not give them another opportunity to criticize us.
you're right, Marcus. Let's go.
The results are in. The doctor selected as America's finest is Dr. Leonardo Bello!